NHGOP TV.
So, Ellie, I'm going to give you this. So this is the checklist from today. This is all the people that voted today. And we can start kind of explaining how it's going to work for everyone. So what we're about to do is we're going to start county by county processing the votes that were cast early with the county and city chairs. This is our team of counters who will be overseeing it. We will open up each county and city box one by one. We will also be opening up the state party early vote box and pulling out the list of people who voted early at the state party headquarters. That way, if somebody had voted once with their county chair, but also voted with the party, that's why we had the date and time stamp on the envelopes that everybody signed. If there is somebody who they have an envelope from a county box, but they also have their name checked off the list of the state party box, their two envelopes, we'll find the envelope in the state party box that they had submitted, and we'll compare the date and time signature on those envelopes. The most recent one will be the one that is accepted and processed in, and the one that is older will not be unsealed tonight. As we go through the processing and the voters that voted early are checked off the list, and we make sure they didn't vote elsewhere, their envelope will be opened up by one of the counters here, and the envelope, the ballot will be pulled out that was folded into the gummed envelope and placed into that centralized ballot box. I will do this county by county until we have all of them, and then we'll finish with the state party early votes until we have all of the votes cast into that box. Then we will open up that box, and the counters will segregate the ballots into ballots in the chairman's race between the two candidates, and then count them, and then we'll move on to the vice chair's race. So that's the process that we're going to start right now. It is 6:02 p.m. Yes?
Joe, in your email this week, you made a comparison to how we count votes in town and city elections, and that's a very interesting comparison.
Yep.
I actually agree with that. In towns and cities, we count by each of those precincts.
Yep.
Each of these boxes is like a precinct. I would like to ask that you count each of those boxes separately so that we know how the precinct voted in those votes that were
So I would say in this election there's one precinct, and that's here right now.
Well, I want to point out that there's multiple different locations to vote.
Correct. Early voting
Each
and
location typically does have the votes counted.
but we're not counting them at the separate locations.
Yes. So we've always voted at one annual meeting.
We were at one location.
And at Eli, thank you for being here, but you are not, at 4 o'clock today, I asked all 4 campaigns to designate one observer per their campaign. This is a practice that we've done in the past. Mr. Hines sent me a wonderful email that made no sense to what we've done in the past, which is fine. I have 4 people here. We have documenting cameras. We got a priest here, okay? End of the day, it's going to be 4 people counting the votes, 1 observer from each campaign in this room. So at this time, could I please have the designated observers for each campaign selected by the candidate to please? What campaign, sir?
We object to this. There is no basis for this.
I don't know who you are, and I don't care who you are.
Finish. There is no basis for this in the bylaws. It does not change your vote if you have 30 sets of eyes here. We are not leaving. We are going to watch you count. There will be 1 designated official from each campaign sitting at the table to verify that the name on the ballot is what you say it is. The rest of us are not leaving.
Sir, I don't know who you are, nor who you speak for, but
I'm a Republican.
that is
I'm the treasurer
fantastic.
of Belknap County, and we are not leaving this room.
Fantastic! Congratulations on being the treasurer of Belknap County.
Don't
your
patronize
chair
Don't
should be the one
patronize
saying anything on your behalf. At this time, I'd ask those who are not designated by a specific candidate to please leave the room.
No, we are not.
I'm the chair of Belknap County.
Norm, what can you say about this gentleman representing you?
I agree with what he said, and I don't think we should be required to leave.
Okay, so
As the
that
chair
being
of
said,
Philadelphia County, I agree.
fantastic,
Chair
Eli.
of Grafton County, I agree.
Okay,
As the Vice Chair of Carroll County, I agree.
okay.
As the treasurer of Merrimack County,
And Andrew, I also noticed that it was no surprise that you sent that email out just 22 hours before we started the count tonight. That was done deliberately so that we would have as little time as possible to object to this. We all object. There is no precedent for this. There is no reason why we can't be watching. What are you trying to hide by limiting the number of people watching the count?
Andrew, I think we allow all to observe the count, but only those designated by the candidate, only that one individual designated by the candidate are the ones that can challenge any of the counting.
That's fair.
Does that work with that? We have the cameras here.
And before we get started, can I ask Peter to maybe open up with a prayer?
Sure.
That'd be great, I think.
Our Heavenly Father, we sure do love you tonight. Lord, we thank you for this wonderful country that you have graciously allowed us to be able to live in. And Lord, in part of that, we get to be in the state of New Hampshire. Lord, I thank you for the process that you allow us to be able to have. Lord, I pray throughout this evening, Lord, that I know there may be different sides. There always is an election. That's what it's about. Lord, I pray that we'd remember we are Granite Staters. And Lord, I pray that we would be civil towards each other. And Lord, I pray that at the end of the day we'd realize that, Lord, we're in this for the citizens of New Hampshire. And Lord, to fulfill the obligation that you've given to government officials as ministers of God in the government. And so, Lord, I pray that you'd be with this process. Lord, may there be calmness of heart. And Lord, may the will of the people be done. And we thank you for this. Thank you for the process that you've given to us. Now, Lord, may we go through the evening, and Lord, may everything be done to your honor and glory and to represent the citizens of New Hampshire, the greatest state that we're able to live in. May we keep that at the forefront of our hearts. Thank you for tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Okay, so who are the,
Mr. Sweeney?
One other thing, one other thing too, we are here to elect the chair and the vice chair of the Republican Party of the state of New Hampshire. How dare we proceed without a pledge of allegiance?
Right.
We don't have a flag, but I know Matt Jellibrick has got a flag on his hat. As far as I'm concerned, that's good enough for me right now. That's a symbol of the country that we are all in a fight for. Let's show respect for that Star-Spangled Banner.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, 2 observers. Who are the observers from the designated from the campaigns?
I'm going to have David Strang
Okay.
representing.
So David, grab a chair right here. And Dan, who did you have?
Is it still your position that I cannot observe?
It's still my position for you to, I mean, the way we've done it the past, I don't know. Dan, this is the way we've done it. I've been sergeant at arms for the past 6 meetings, please.
Who's counting the votes?
I don't think so, because they have to.
We're doing it as a process. So Elliot's a counter, Jimmy Mack from Derry's a counter, Scott Maltese, Merrimack County is a counter, and I am a counter. So, Chris, grab a chair right there. Well, you're gonna sit there. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming you still wouldn't want to sit on all that. Yeah.
All right, so.
Yes, everyone wear a mask, please. If I didn't have a 7-month-old child at home, I'd, do it all for safety. For the record, these keys to all these lock boxes have been in my possession in my home personal safe for the past 2 weeks. No county chair nor county official has said anything about tampering with, disabling, or adjusting any of these ballot boxes. No complaints have been brought forth to the state committee in any way, shape, or form. I found the party keys and then the Belknap keys.
That's your good thing.
Yeah, I know. I should probably be sitting over there. So.
You have a face.
I gotta figure out which side's the better side.
Get the ballots into the box.
Alright, NHGOP key.
Point of order. Can someone please explain why these ballots are not in envelope?
So these were ballots cast today into the box. Just in a regular election, we would just put it right into the ballot box instead of having the early vote after the seal.
I was here all day. 10, 11.
So yeah, we had observers present all day, and Jose saw the box empty.
13,
Cast those
14.
ballots?
That's what they're going over right there, right now.
We have them crossed off that
So we're
list.
cross-referencing that list, so anybody that came in today, maybe out of the blue, with each box, to make sure no one came in,
Nobody
but
votes
then
twice.
voted earlier this week. We can cross-reference it before the counting starts.
Because these will automatically be the latest ballot.
Those are the
Correct.
latest ballots, so you wanna open these boxes so that I
One
can
at a
grab
time?
the list? Well, I just need to grab the list from this
Yep.
one, so we don't,
The trash can.
I will get one.
You're gonna need to stand back. You're gonna need to stand back. It's only two observers, please. You wouldn't mind following?
Oh, you know what?
Following the rules?
Jose,
Concord is actually back.
Jose,
You gotta stand back.
you were asked?
Stand back 6 feet.
44, right?
Yep. Okay.
We'll announce everything.
Don't get hostile, no need to get hostile, gentlemen. I've been here all day and everybody's been very gracious and very nice. You don't need to start, you don't need to start now.
Envelopes, they voting here, so those are the last cast ballots.
The last one, right?
So when they vote here, vote here.
Correct.
Yeah,
Then those envelopes get tossed.
Can you pass me actually one of those pens? Just a thicker marker.
I wiped them all down. By the way, I know you're wearing gloves, but.
Thank you.
Alright, so if we could just open that, just so that I can get the list of people that early voted with the party.
Yep.
And if I hear a name that's on this list as initialed off, I'm gonna pause everything so we can go forward.
Okay, so
But
it's-
now, we're gonna go county by county, so we're not pulling ballots from this one.
Calls it back up.
We're gonna do Belknap first and we'll do alphabetically.
Alright, so you're gonna read the name.
So Scott will be the one that goes through the ballots and,
Alphabetical.
So they're not by county.
They're not by county, so you're gonna have to slow down when
Yeah,
you're opening,
yeah.
just cause I have to look through everybody else.
You're supposed to use a cutaway for yourself.
Be a bigger drill bit.
tomato. That works too, Scott.
Or I can just break the thing, sorry.
Okay. Belknap has been unlocked. That's the list from Belknap that's
List.
submitted.
Okay, list from Belknap. Initialed. Members.
So the two observers,
I,
all initial.
Oh, really? And
Now I read it?
so,
Andrew's.
I'm gonna
So
read.
that list, we don't have to read that
We
list,
don't
because
read
Andrew
this
has
one.
the
No,
envelope.
I've got the envelope, so I'm gonna read the envelope of the person that has submitted a ballot.
And I'll make sure it was, so somebody here did
No,
the initial.
So I'm here to make sure that, so
Okay.
it doesn't,
Barbara
So the-
Comus,
But this
Com-
person did the
Comshaw.
initial.
Comshaw.
they didn't vote with them.
Okay, just wanna make sure.
Yep.
Okay.
So I would give Jimmy Mack the ballot, and then he can open it up and place the
Do we have a
ballot.
bigger box? I need the
We
bigger
have-
box.
It's gonna go in there.
It'll go right in here. So just open up the envelope,
Okay.
and then you'll cast the ballot into this.
Alright, and we've already counted all these? and-
No,
No,
No, we haven't
none of
done
them-
anything.
none of them are
Just
going.
Just people who voted today.
We're
So
just
we're not worried about mixing them up then?
No, we're just acknowledging who has put in. Elliot, are you good for me to read the next one?
Yep, yep, so they're gum, yeah. Alright,
Peter Varney.
Peter Varney?
Yep.
And then just stick it right in there.
Do you wanna alternate
Need a garbage
who
can,
opens?
throw those things in?
We will.
We got,
Actually, I would suggest you keep the outer envelope
Yeah.
just in case.
No, I got it.
it's
We're all
changed.
set.
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
are blank, so.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, Peter Barney's envelope.
Peter Barney.
Okay, next on the checklist, Beth Varney.
Beth Barney.
See if it changed.
It did.
Okay. Next on the checklist, Mike Silva. SYL.
Yep.
May I suggest that we alternate who opens the envelopes so we can,
Observers, you see the other envelopes going over?
we'll be here all night.
I know.
They don't open easy.
I can see that. I can break boxes.
Next on the checklist, Don Johnson.
Don Johnson.
Yep. Ballot for Varney in. Okay. Glenn Aldrich.
Glenn Aldrich.
Greg Hugh. Huff.
One ballot.
Mr. Norm Silver.
Warren Silver.
Priscilla Terry.
Silver Terry.
One ballot.
Oh, this one doesn't look a fit. Mr. Dave Strange, confirm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that might make it a little easier. I'm gonna make a separate pile.
Okay.
Take a hammer to the box. One ballot?
Paul Terry.
Scissors work to open the ballot?
Paul Terry.
Joe, can I suggest that when we're done with each county, you put the outer envelopes back in the box just in case
Yeah.
there's any further challenge?
Absolutely. I'm fine with that.
Ray Harvard Jr.
Howard.
Gosh. And I was a substitute teacher for a while. Gee, that's pretty terrible.
Ray Howard.
Jim Thompson.
One ballot?
Jim Thompson.
Yep.
Jim Thompson.
Yep.
Priscilla Bean.
Silver Bean.
Terry Bean.
Terry.
Barbara Howard.
Someone really wants to get a hold of you.
Chris's wife loves him.
Chris's granddaughter was.
Barbara Howard.
Outer envelopes.
Well done with that one?
Outer envelopes going back in.
Checklist.
Original checklist back in. Box that Scott destroyed.
Right here. Here is Carroll County, and I will.
Clippers.
Next year. Hopefully we don't have to do this again.
Okay.
See if we do better with this.
I want to preface before we get into Carroll County, we did have, and I'm actually going to invite the Vice Chair, Wendy Richardson. When she delivered the box, she did inform me of an individual who was not able to vote in person. They voted from Florida. That is not allowed under the rules of the election, so when we get to that individual's envelope, that will not be processed. And for the people in the room and for the record, the name that we're looking for is Bill Denley, correct?
That's correct.
Mr. Bill Denley, that envelope will not be opened up. It will be put to the side as a non-valid ballot. So thank you again for alerting to us that we can ensure integrity in the election.
Andrew, just out of curiosity, do all of these boxes open with the same key or are
No,
they separately keyed?
each box has its own labeled key.
Good to know, thank you.
These are fantastic little not sure what we'll ever use them for again, but
Probably not.
Yep, there's
Well,
maps right over at the front table.
Auction them off as souvenirs.
two locks.
The list is not in here, Joe? Or is it?
So they did not have the list provided, which is fine, because we have our master checklist and I have the checklist of those that voted at the party.
Okay,
Every individual signed the ballot, they're in the list.
Beverly Bruce. Good old Beverly. Harding. Ronnie Harding.
Was Roni Harding?
Ronnie,
Yes.
R-H-O-N-I.
It's Ronnie, but she'll forgive you.
Okay.
Happens all the time.
R-H.
They called me 3 times.
Handing off Ronnie Harding. Porky Mouse.
Ballot going in.
Glenn Cordelli. Education Committee, good guy, like sine waves. Jeffrey Jordan Reisner, 2 names.
Jeff
R-E-I.
Reisner. It's gonna be Reisner. R-E-I-S-N-E-R.
There are 2 names there, am I not?
It looks like it's a hyphenated last name.
Okay. Mike Harding. Matthew Plate?
Flash.
Plash.
It's like my kids at school, none of the names can get pronounced right. Ballot going on.
One more for us, Scott?
Sure.
Somebody grab another glove for Scott.
I don't know where.
No, Jimmy Mack, one.
That's right.
I have more.
Okay.
You want me to go get you one?
Maybe I'll take
go
the
get you one.
keys.
Joe there. My car's right at the front door, it's the white Sonata, they're in the middle section.
Yep.
You know, that middle foldy thing?
Sure.
They're in there.
Alright, thank you.
Blaine
There's a bunch of them.
Nelson.
If you lift up the middle console, there's
Yeah.
a ton of them.
And I'll just say, the only early vote I had from Carroll County is Brody Deshay. If that name pops up, he already voted with the party early, so we'll have to compare.
William
Oh, ag club.
Denley. Is that
That's the one you're
That is
Okay.
the
The
one.
one that we have to
so
discard.
this right here confirming it's William Denley. We're putting it aside.
I'll take it.
Okay.
If you want, I would suggest write void on
Yep.
there, or, you know, just so that it doesn't get mixed in.
So we caught it.
Yeah, good
Everybody
job.
confirms that we caught.
Let's bring it over.
We're just gonna leave it right here.
But write void on
Gonna
it.
write void on it.
It's right, boy.
Thank you.
And then we'll put it back in the box with all the
Correct.
envelopes. So
Yep.
we'll do that.
Wayne Benner.
Fire. The Y.
That's a Y. Come on.
EYR.
You are, yeah.
Terry McCarthy.
Same person.
James Pietriglione.
What's the last name?
Petrangelo.
Peter Andrew. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, come on, folks.
Just saying. You know, like the hockey player.
Well, no, I'm looking to go. Pie, Trang, yeah. Jimmy?
Yeah.
Frank McCarthy. Good, Elliot?
Yep.
Mark McConnell.
Honky?
McConkey.
One ballot.
Karen Umberger.
Yep.
James Umberger. I bet you they voted the same time. Richard Sharkey. Oh, that's Ray? I know Ray.
Oh, right, it's here. It's here.
James Buff.
Oh, L-E.
F-E.
Oh, with favor, L-E-G-F-E-R-E.
Tregnagaza?
Tregenza.
Tregenza. there you go.
Norman Tregenza.
Names, nobody can be named
Yeah.
Smith or Jones,
Yeah.
right?
Well, they say George Vetzman is like George.
Yeah, I guess we have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, true. Last, Linda Teagan. That concludes Carroll County. Outer envelopes being placed back in, along with one ballot that was voided.
Void is in there.
Yep.
There is the Cheshire County box.
Cheshire Keys.
Be alive? Huh? I know.
We'll go faster.
So we get in the swing of
I
things.
think once we get.
Starting to go faster.
Learning
Once we
curve.
get counting. The count.
Had we known the way it was gonna go, we would have sorted the list by counties.
Well, yeah.
But we didn't.
County list with names and phone numbers.
Count the same ballots.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ardo
Leno.
Leno. L-E-I-N-O. Ardo Leno.
Oh, I get the.
Which one is this, Cheshire?
This is Cheshire. Juliana Bergeron.
Oh, that's after.
Stephen Malone. Edwin Smith.
Give Juliana's number.
Right here. Good.
Yeah, we do it a lot of times.
Yeah.
5 or 6.
Krasinski.
Krasinski.
Sylvester.
Sylvester. Like Krasinski. That's it.
Joseph Cartwright. Good. Good, Elliot.
Yep.
And Cartwright.
Jennifer Marquise.
Okay.
Good, Elliot?
Jennifer.
Yep.
Mark Stronachue?
Yep.
One ballot.
Master Sync.
It is kinda nice that they allowed them to print.
Yeah, we'd be lost.
I was thinking when I was building it,
I'm very
I was
comfortable
like,
with the printing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need people to print their names, cause the chicken scratch won't count.
No, that was good.
Richard Melvinko?
Smart move.
Yep.
I think the printing was a smart thing.
Jane Johnson?
There's an easy one.
The only thing I said, Joe, is we ought to have, I voted on that thing, you pull off those envelopes so that they have their own little stickers.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell the ED in 100 years during the next pandemic.
Okay, there you go.
Not for 10 years, it's every 10 years.
Greg Johnson. Mila Boaz.
Yep.
Ruth Ward.
Senator Warren.
Bonnie Moore. M-O-O-R-E. Arthur Brigham. Richard Sainsbury. Tom Eaton. Former Senate President. Was he just state senator or was he Senate President?
He was
State senator and senator.
Ramona Branch. NHGOP Secretary, Ms. Jane Lane. Ann Farrington, F-A-R-R.
Yep.
And then Harold Farrington. Assuming you're right there. Husband and wife. Marilyn Houston. Miss Houston. Okay. Kate Day, our Southern connection. It's going to be Rita Matson. Fred Ward.
Movie actor?
Hey
Meteorologist.
Joe,
Yeah.
we may want to do this one next, because that may be the other place where you might get duplicates.
You do what?
So we'll only get duplicates from this one if they had already voted with their county one. So that's why we have to go through the county ones first, because if there's somebody that voted with their county chair, that I also have marked on my list as voting with the party, then we'll compare the envelopes. But unless, barring that, so that's why we have to do the state party.
John
Therial.
Therial?
Therial.
Yep.
last from Cheshire, William Beauregard.
So Joe,
Yes.
just on the chance that somebody, because we haven't gone through the ballots cast at Water Street.
Yep.
What are we gonna do if somebody cast a ballot at Water Street who's already opened and stripped their ballot from the county?
So I have the list of everyone that initialed when they voted at Water Street.
Okay,
So I have not heard any of the names.
so you're comparing that
So,
as he
yep.
reads it off.
And I can announce going forward who voted early at the party of each county. I'll do that. So for co-op, I'll announce.
So you have the times that they voted there?
So those times are on the envelope. So when we do get that envelope, then we'll go find the envelope in the state party box. And then compare the two envelopes.
If we find, if we need to find.
If we need to.
Got it.
I would be shocked if that was the case.
I would be too, but
There's safeguards.
It's nice to have a
we put
fail-safe
many
mechanism.
safeguards in this system for a reason.
Don't wanna stab either one of
And so we're about to open COAS, so I will say, I had 2 members of COAS vote early at the party, State Representative Dennis Thompson and Richard Sampson.
Okay, so we'll
Came
look
down
for
to
those.
10, so if those names are there, we'll have to compare those envelopes by
Thompson and Sampson.
Thompson and Sampson.
Okay, Coas County.
I know they're all be quick.
Materia,
15-10.
Eternia, Eternia.
Man Matero.
Uh-oh, he signed where he should have printed, he printed where he should have signed.
Oh my God, it's invalid.
That's it, that guy, those Coas people, Eli, jeez.
They're in their own world up there, I guess.
Strout, Amber Strout.
No, that's,
No.
yeah.
I was kidding when I said, oh my God. We're not gonna challenge you.
You're good on Strout?
Really?
Yep. Peter Jelani.
Yeah, we don't have to call that hanging chair.
Jared Woodward. Woodward.
Street I grew up on.
Spencer Fortier. Jimmy.
Yes, oh, sorry. My apologies.
That is a very interesting signature.
Yeah.
I think it's just initials.
Well, Eli's signature is pretty plain thing as it is. Brooks, Norman Brooks.
He's sitting right here for them to ask him, but that looks like his signature.
And then Amy Brooks.
Easy.
I see James Turney, Jr.
James Turney Jr. You can read that. Turney, you got it?
Turney, yeah.
Turney, yeah.
No, yeah, it wasn't one of those. Thompson and Sampson.
Craig, Kevin Craig. Leo Rideout.
Leo. It's the Leo.
The first page that you fill out completely, you have to go bingo.
Leon.
What we got? Leon.
So you have a Leo Rideout and we have a Leon Rideout.
What are they, cousins or?
Question should be
One.
which page gets filled
One.
out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which one's gonna be the first one?
King, Seth King.
They'll put a buck in a pool, and the cage is getting filled up further.
Good?
Yep.
Troy Mariner, Emmy Murner, Emmy, yep.
There's a ballot that got sliced here.
It got sliced.
It got
Yeah.
sliced.
Yeah.
Do you have
Pastor?
tape?
Pastor, do you have tape? Like Scotch tape? Thank you.
Don't
So,
move
yeah,
your
just-
hand.
just-
I'm not moving my hands. I'm not doing a
Don't
thing.
sneeze.
I can't account for that.
A singular piece of tape right there.
Makes sense to me.
Folding it over.
Everybody good?
Yep. Perfect. Easy on that letter opener.
Yeah.
Aggressive, little aggressive, Scotty. with
First the
that.
box, then the.
We don't usually give him sharp objects. This is a big night for Scott.
So I don't know if you noticed, but the ballot box, I actually punched a hole through it this morning, so I had to tape up the side of it.
So over here?
Yeah, I was trying to get the holes in for the zip ties, and it just went right through.
Hall. Hall. Kurt Hall. Kurt W. Hall. Hall.
There's a reason why they sell these things for $2 a piece at the dollar store. you know?
Correct.
And these were free. These are actually from my parents' house when we were cleaning it out. They had office supplies with them. I think Joe threw out the office supplies and we kept them.
I put them in a closet.
Michael Smith.
Kept the damn office
Smith.
license on the box.
Really? The office supplies were not thrown
If you took these
out.
outside and dropped them on the ground when it's 10 degrees or colder, they would just shatter.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Clemmer. Amanda. Sure this is you? Don't know? Eli Clemmer. Should we make fun of the signature?
Do the signatures
He's
match?
a little high on the. Sorry, Eli.
There's no
Yeah,
signature
I don't know.
verification.
Mark
These are all
Evans.
balls.
EV.
No.
Jacob Unger. Unger. Unger.
Jack.
No. Reedstra. Michael R-I-E-D-S-T-R-A. Reedstra.
Mitchell.
Tougher than anything.
Am I saying that right, Eli? Confirm? Jimmy? Katie Barth. B-A-R-T-H.
Yep.
Katie Barth is yours?
Handing off. And last from Coos County, Stuart Light. L-I-G-H-T, Light.
Just like the other people did. That's good. That's awesome.
Confirming.
They didn't show up.
Everything okay so far?
Everything is good.
Putting the list back in. Putting envelopes once Jimmy finishes back in. Jimmy. So we did not find the one, so we did not have a duplicate.
Now we're moving on to Concord. And Concord, the early votes were Mr. Chris Wood and Mr. Christopher Elms.
Wood now.
Please, right here, sir.
Well, Scott met up at Allen's, and they having it at a restaurant. Why not go for a drink and a vote?
Yeah, I don't know.
Vote and a drink.
19 people show up to vote, probably 23, 24 overall. It was fun.
I did the same thing at a restaurant. It's is when I'm gonna be here.
Which restaurant now? The East Dairy Tavern?
Dairy Tavern, 6
There
p.m.
it is.
2 different nights, here we go. Pick your night, come either one.
East Dairy Tavern.
Come either night, I'm happy. Oh. Oh, wow.
Andrew Georgievitz.
I don't know about that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty shady. Visconti, Michael.
Mike Visconti.
Glad you could read that.
Luckily, he knows.
That's right, I have a
luckily
few
he
others
knows
you're gonna
his own
laugh
people.
at. You're gonna, Lawrence Weisbroff. W-E-I-S-S-B-R-O-T. Weisbroff.
You notice that this has had a bite taken out of it, not by me.
Little shark attack.
One way to know, make sure your ballot got counted.
Did you guys see one with a rip? Yeah, okay. David Newell, N-E-W-E-L-L. And Debbie Newell, wife.
Yep.
You'll remember the Newell
The
Post?
Newell Post?
Yep, they open it. They own Summer Freeze.
Great restaurant.
Yeah. The infamous Robert Washburn.
Digging these people that aren't licking envelopes, this is good. Just fold
Yeah.
them in, beautiful. Fold them in, baby.
Robert Washburn.
Fold those bad boys in, beautiful. You don't have to lick it, fold it in.
Elizabeth Tate, C-A-T-E, Tate.
I'm okay with folding.
Elizabeth Tate.
Who I
Doing the
found
same
out,
thing, can I fold it?
who I found out today was expecting.
Oh,
Yeah, her, yeah,
John?
yep, Jonathan Tate,
Signing.
yeah.
Digging these people.
And he just bought another 100 head of cattle, so he's milking away.
Yeah, I'll never forget when he showed up to that photo shoot he did in that big truck with the hay in it and everything.
It's good he didn't have manure in it.
Sure.
Okay, one of my fantastic members, Valir
Yep.
Matangu.
Yep.
So that's 10 times fast.
Say it once, slow.
Yep.
Head of the New American Republican.
Yep.
First generation American?
Yes, he is.
Great guys.
They have a good group.
Yeah.
They get together and do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
They did a barbecue.
I don't know about this one, Patrice Myers.
So, and Elliot, Elliot, I wanna note to you. so
No,
she
no.
came earlier and I thought she was here voting, so I crossed her off the list and I noted that she had already voted.
He was,
Yep.
he
Myers.
was
So,
registered.
so you could just
Okay.
do your marker.
Nope,
That's this one right here?
we met in the Shaw's parking lot. Camera shows that.
So she did not, and Dave
Yep.
and Jose saw that she didn't submit a ballot.
Good.
So we're good, it's good.
Okay.
And
So
you are.
that was incorrect, voted inconsequential.
So when she came in, I thought she was coming to vote, so I asked for her ID and I crossed her off the list and I was handing her a ballot.
that's right,
And she
okay.
says, I already voted,
Yeah,
and I was
but
like,
we did not count her on the total, and
Yeah.
the totals
No.
matched what we
Yeah.
had, so.
That was that one that.
that was,
Right,
yeah.
removed. Yep.
And last from Concord, Kathleen Brandt.
Yeah, that was, yeah, that was based on the.
And again, Chris Woods, Chris Elms, and Pam Ian should have come in
So,
today.
so Pam Ian voted today.
Yep.
Yeah, he came in today.
Yeah. Any other outer envelopes? Sheet going back in, box closing.
Okay, the next box is the dairy committee. No dairy members voted at the party.
And I don't believe any voted here today.
No, I think they all, I think you had 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Everybody voted. 7 Tuesday night, 3 Thursday night. Times and dates are all listed. As required.
Dairy Keys. master list.
Massive,
Master list.
massive.
Tyler Clark. Good?
Yep.
Good. Handing off.
Tyler's right.
State Representative John. John?
John Patusek.
John Patusek,
State Rep. Close enough.
state rep.
Danielle Rieger. Good?
Yep.
Okay. Pearson?
Steve Pearson.
Steve Pearson, representative.
Well, you rewrote that, I just wanted to make sure.
Representative Steve Pearson.
Confirm. Good? Handing off.
PEAR, yeah.
Never know how to spell his name.
Erica
Erica Leon.
Leon, L-A-Y.
Representative.
Representative Erica Leon. Yes, sir. Correct.
All set?
David Love, Representative. David Love.
Representative Love.
Feel love.
I only knew one other guy with the name Love, Bucky Love. He builds gas stations up north. Very interesting. Interesting.
It's
Okay.
a tough name to grow up in,
$1.
for a guy at least.
Jim McKinnon, Chairman.
Uh-oh. Do not hand.
Signed by Jody Nelson.
Jody Nelson, the vice chair, signed.
Vice Chair signed.
Not me.
Nope.
Hand my vote to me.
Good point.
Do not hand my vote to me.
Jody Nelson.
Jody Nelson.
Signed by Jody Nelson.
Signed by Jimmy Cochran.
What are the odds?
Catherine.
Prudhomme O'Brien.
Prudhomme O'Brien.
KPO, representative.
Representative
A
KPO.
lot of reps there.
Great election law committee member.
Confirm.
Election law committee, correct.
Confirm. Good. Handing off.
That's the last one.
And last one, Representative David Mills. You ever talk to his wife about being a flight attendant? She's got some fun, like, my aunt was a United flight attendant. She's got some good flight attendant stories.
Seen it all, as they say.
Dave was a pilot, right?
No,
Oh, no.
Dave worked for the airline.
Okay, outer envelopes being processed for dairy, back into the original box. Sheet for dairy going back in the box. Cover going back on the box.
Vote.
All right, so the next one is Grafton County. Here are the keys, and I did have a number of members of Grafton vote early at the office. Mr. Henry Ahern, Mr. Jared Chacoin, Judy Clues, Bill Clues, Cynthia Downing, Barb Dutile, Doug Dutile, Kendall Hughes, and Bruce Perlow. Those are the ones that voted early at the office, so if we have ballots for them, we'll just need to pause, and obviously I'll be paying attention as well.
Andrew, I assume you locked these legs.
Yes, yes I did, yes. I set up a few tables, I wouldn't. Okay, 2 locks, 2 keys. Box of grass. Grass thrown away.
Thank you. I mean, we have hills going on.
Okay,
Are you recycling now? Sure, we can say that.
list for Grafton.
Big one.
Warner, Deborah.
Dr. Warner.
Chris? Good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Gilman, Michael Gilman. Why are you going lower? Good on Gilman? You good?
Yep.
Okay. Rivers. Nope, Marlene.
Oh,
I was lucky, you got both envelopes. in
Yeah,
one
at the same
place.
time, yeah.
Marlene Rivers.
I found there's a sharp side to this thing and a not so sharp side.
Good?
yep.
And next, Dave Rivers. Good?
Beth,
Dave Rivers an EMT, by any chance? Is that the same
I
Dave
don't-
Rivers?
I don't know.
Beth Folsom, Folsom, Folsom. Good, Elliot?
Yeah. West Shop.
West. It does say west right there, I promise. It's okay. West Chapman? Bob Gaida?
Can you spell his last name right? Sorry.
Always have to look. Really?
If you dictate that like into your phone, it spells a G-U-I-D-A, it's just not right.
Mayo, Nick DeMayo. Is it DeMayo?
DeMayo, yep.
DeMayo?
Nick DeMayo.
You good?
Yep, sorry.
No worries.
A lot of DEs.
Heather Subject.
She's the subject of a lot of conversation.
Boo, that's like a teacher joke, okay? Come on.
Round up the usual subjects.
And then Randy Subject. Good? Handing off.
David Binford.
David Binford. You can read that. Bradford Bailey.
Thank you.
Good?
Yep.
Handing off. Paul Shriden. What? Shertawong. So it's not just, okay, you know, Concord High Education, alright? Good.
I ain't going there.
Stephen Darrow. D-A-R-R, okay. Thomas Toner, T-O-N-E-R. Good. Jimmy?
Yep. Thank you.
It's Matthew Bajorvik?
Bajalovic.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm gonna learn it at some point and stick to it.
Well, it's the same way you pronounce it.
Gotta say it 3 times
Pacific
fast.
Rockets, right?
No,
Yes.
no.
Exactly.
Confirmed. Okay, it's easy. That concludes putting empty envelopes back in, outer envelopes of this back in. This is the last one. Yep. List for the county, going back in. What? Grafton. Box closed.
Alright, our first whale, Hillsborough County.
And look at the size of these locks.
Yeah, I had to get the bigger
Could somebody
one.
please observe, that's not. Need extra security with Hillsborough, right? Is that what it is?
And for Hillsborough County, I had Representative Ralph Bohm, Mr. Ray Chadwick, Ted Lovell Landon, Jim Lawrence, John Lewicki, B.J. Perry, and that is it. Those are the ones that voted with me.
Hampton's not part of Merrimack, she's part of
Same
Concord.
days are there, just the earliest. We had, yeah, we had a number of same days, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are just, yeah, people that came by off the Concord office.
I don't remember.
What's the matter?
Yeah, so, just a question.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know Pam voted for today.
Yeah.
How many total votes did Concord have? Because you brought in 14 in the ballot.
Yep.
She voted here today, therefore you should have only had 13 in the box.
No, he only had 11 in the box, but he knew that 14 of his members had
okay.
voted.
And then I turned
So,
two
yeah.
two ballots
He
back.
returned the
Only
ballots.
11, only
Yeah,
11 people.
11 voted with him, 2
Perfect.
voted at the
Yep.
office early, and then Pam voted today.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Happy to help.
Good.
Good.
Chris
McRae.
McRae. Come on.
MC
Look at that C.
RAE.
Look, come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
Man, that,
Good.
that's so weird.
I
Jen
put all the ballots in the same
Dellum,
way. I don't know why some of them
That was,
printed.
that's like, that's like,
Demo.
Demo.
Jen Demo, yeah.
There was a few of them like that.
that's a weird
Good.
printing on the envelope.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, look at that, sweet one, didn't lick it, beautiful.
Yeah, I love those.
Rowe. R-O-W-E. Robert Rowe. Steve Kenda.
Yep.
Okay. Coughlin. John. John Coughlin. C-O-U-G-H-L-I-N. Coughlin.
And then you get those ones that lick every square sentence
County
and
attorney.
everything.
You're good?
Yep.
Greg Moore. Handing off. Yeah, Chris, it's good because we can verify your signature. Danielle Pray. P-R-A-Y. Pray.
Alan? Chris, I'm sorry the envelopes were printed. I didn't realize so many went in the printer that way. It worked. Our beautiful NHGOP printer.
And you new one after all that.
Blumenshine.
Yep,
Kent.
Ken.
Blumenshine. Good.
The toner cartridge you said you burned through.
John O'Brien.
Good?
Good. Regan Connor. R-E-G-A-N.
Wanna read it?
I'm gonna flip this over, because it's open the wrong way.
Connor Regan.
Yep, that's his also.
John Yule.
Yule.
Y-O-U-L.
I know John. Good guy. Wish he ran for state rep.
Monte Bengala.
Oh, Juanita. Michael.
Next 58, moving, changing this around, folded around.
She good?
Yep, Juanita's good.
Michael. Good job.
Close.
Maidment, Chris. Good. Noble. Noble. Kristen.
Plenty of room.
Plenty of room. You get this one?
Yep.
Kristen, yeah.
Nancy Elliott.
Yep.
Green. Bob Green.
Is that it?
Yep.
Tony Green.
Unrelated.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. One lives in New Boston, Tony lives in New Boston.
Yeah, New Boston has it, totally unrelated.
Ah, that's kind of interesting.
Same stuff, D-R-E, no E at the end.
Yes.
Oh, both,
Both have the E at the end, yeah.
Which is even more unusual spelling.
David Roots. Dave?
Rutsky.
Rutsky. Rutsky. Yep.
All set?
Yep.
Snow.
Brian Snow or R. Brian Snow?
R. Brian Snow. Christine Peters. Jimmy?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Tim Merlino. Liz Christopherson.
Oh, Liz.
C-H-R-I.
Oh, Liz, I haven't seen her in years.
John Valera.
JJ.
John Stevens.
Good. Creighton. Jim Creighton.
Arnold Jim, state representative.
Representative.
Oh, sorry.
One of our clips.
Spottiswood. John. Pelham Township. Good. George Krashiki.
George Droysica. York Droysica. York and Madeline.
Good. Jimmy's got it. Lily Williams.
Yep. Nationality is Droysica. He's German.
Okay, Liz Williams is good.
Yep.
Okay. McRae. Karen McRae.
M-C-R-A.
Good, Elliot. Lori Davis. Infamous. Lori Davis. DAV. Good. Handing off. Joan Silvernail.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right.
Dave.
Dave.
You got this?
Good. Post. Charlie. Charlie Post.
Yep.
Okay. Randall Brownrigg.
Randy Brown.
Enough.
This one's open the wrong way.
You didn't match the fold? How sloppy are these guys?
No more silver than one that stuffed it in the first place.
Post. Lisa Post. Post. Jimmy?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Chris Agar? Who is this?
Throw that one.
Yeah, who is this Chris Agar fella?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of it. Who's that?
Wife of Chris
Do me a
Agar.
favor, write your name here, write your name here, we'll check that one. Write your name down.
Joe Alexander. Goffstown rep.
Representative.
Yep.
He tried to win and conquer him. He realized that Goffstown wasn't good. They all figure out that conquer. Janice Matthews.
Yep.
Robert Nash.
Bob Nash. Hillsborough Township. Huh? Hillsborough Town.
Madeline Drysdick. Okay. D-R-U.
I hear you,
Drew.
Andrew.
D-R-E-U. Confirm, guys? Okay, handing off.
Backwards.
Thornton, Michael. Daniels, Gary.
Senator Baker.
Good.
Jimmy, you wanna just?
Sorry.
Dave Wheeler.
Counselor.
Good.
Yep.
Jimmy.
Yep.
Fred Platt.
Platt. P-L.
Yep, ETC, representative. On the golf stand.
Confirm, fellas? Good?
Yep.
Handing it off.
Jimmy, you wanna just push that in?
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Keep right on roll.
You're the official agitator.
Apparently that's what
Jim
we am.
Kofalt.
Go for
Jim
it.
Kofalt.
Jim Kofalt.
State rep?
Kofalt.
Go for it with it.
You did, that was a good flip.
Last for Hillsborough County, Gabbert.
Liz.
Liz. Confirm. Chris, confirm. Elliot, you good?
Yep.
Okay, handing it off. Starting to load empties for Hillsborough County.
I'm convinced she's a closet Republican, by the way.
But when she met up with you guys at the
Oh, is this Tulsi?
yeah, the VFW.
After the
Yeah.
annual meeting.
Yep.
That was fun.
You gotta love that one. She's gonna steal it.
After last year's annual meeting, I was too tired to go to.
Okay, ballot box info for Hillsborough County. Original list back in. Outer envelopes placed in.
Reuse that one. Alright, here are the Manchester ballots, and I will let everyone know, at the office, Representative Rossberry, Mr. Elliot Galt, and Mr. Philip Harris voted early at the NHGOP. So just those three names. And I think there's only 9 ballots in here, so.
I've lived in the same apartment for
This one was
5 years.
sealed, so it's essentially fresh
Unfortunately.
I was gonna say, is that a good or a bad thing?
Yeah, I'll put it
I'm
in
never
the
there,
rest
so
of
it's
it.
fine.
Waste not, want not.
True.
I agree.
Obviously, as you know, I spend all my time at home.
2 locks.
That is true.
Manchester Kings.
That's why I haven't moved. Exactly.
We need that.
List for Manchester.
You said there's only 9 in there?
I believe it was in, or it wasn't.
Victoria Sullivan. She actually signed the outer envelope twice.
Just like I did.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Will Infantine. Oh, scribble. We'll give a scribble.
Yep.
Good. Handing off. Dick Marston.
That's a good flip right there.
Former state rep Tammy Simmons. Where are you taking me to dinner after this?
Where do you wanna go?
What time is it?
7:15.
Confirm.
No, we're good.
Tammy, we're good. Handing off.
Half an hour, we'll be done.
Dan Garthwaite. Tammy's
Tammy?
friend. For the record, friend. Come on, Elliot.
I'm laughing. I thought it was funny.
Paul Chauvin. Chauvin. Confirm. Good, Elliot?
Yep.
Handing off to Jimmy. Mark Warden. WA. Good. Handing off. Larry Gagney. NHGAG. Jimmy. Joan DiPietro.
John
DePietro?
John DiPietro, there you go. Hey.
Killing
Sorry, I lost that one.
Killing him, man.
Good. Handing on. That concludes Manchester. Outer envelopes going back in the box. List for Manchester going back in the box. Box being closed.
Here is the Merrimack County box, and the only people that early voted at the party for Merrimack County, Mr. Joe Mandola and Representative Natalie Wells.
What was Natalie's last name?
Wells.
And I know they didn't either one of you vote, but here, so we're good.
So yeah, we have Nashua, Rockingham, Stratford, and Sullivan, and then the state party only votes, which are 50-ish.
He did not vote there.
2 keys, 2 locks.
And there is one spoiled ballot in here, it's clearly marked spoiled.
Yep.
Good.
What happened?
I forget who it was, somebody messed up.
I think it was Kathy Rago.
Yeah.
Spoiled ballot. It's okay, I was there to witness it, so it's fine.
Merrimack County list. Ready? Good.
Go ahead, man.
Robert Krieger. Krieger
with a K?
Okay.
K. K-R-I. Jimmy,
Yes.
handing off.
Thank you.
Representative Mike Moffett. Colonel Mike Vaughn. Good?
Yep.
Okay. Chairman Scott Maltese.
Maltzy.
Well, I don't know. Signed by my father.
Now I'm really
Yeah, that
wondering.
Georgia was so that
Now I'm really wondering.
that
now,
can-
huh?
can never.
I'm gonna hold this a little better.
Sure. Say Michael's last name.
Yakubovich.
Yakubovich.
Yakumovich.
Hooks it.
Representative Michael
Yakumovich. Good. Jimmy's
Perfect.
handing off. Representative Matthew Pitaro.
That was a good win.
That was a
That was
big
a
win.
great one.
That was one of those wins on election night where it's like, yeah, we're taking back the House. Because districts like him, we flipped across the state, so.
Good, Elliot?
Yep.
Okay, handing off Pitaro.
Yeah, his was one of the ones that came in around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
No, his was early.
Was it early?
Yeah, his
Oh,
was like,
okay.
his was like the, I think I started like.
Kathleen Levant.
Levante.
Jimmy, thank you.
Just so you know, you have her name spelled wrong.
I do?
Some Jose fella. Canberra. Okay, handing off.
Representative.
Luis Andrew. Andrew.
We had so many good flips that night. Ugh.
Yeah, they counted your ballot.
Good. Good. Okay. Representative Howard Pearl Jr.
Nope. That's it.
Oh.
Charlie.
No, that is Charlie. All right. One of the maple syrup connoisseurs of the Merrimack County.
So it's Charlie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, handing off. Patricia Jorgensen.
One of my newbies.
Other way, Jim.
Kenneth Parker Jr. Second time.
He's a newbie, too.
Ken Parker Jr.
do that.
Is it me?
Yep.
Okay.
Terry Cox, COX. Karen Kesserman. Double sign. Karen Kesserman. David Kesserman. No relations.
Careful.
Alvin C. Okay, we have come to our spoiled ballot. So I'm just gonna place this in the envelope pile. Okay. Kathy, ready to go? Ready to go? Carolyn Randolph LeBron.
I'm gonna fold this again.
Okay. Chuck Darian. Jimmy. Yep.
He's gonna run for rep one of these days, too. There's
Chuck
no
Darian?
big down there, yeah.
What town is he?
Pembroke.
Oh.
The pizza oven man himself, Tom Dunn. Have you seen the full dragon on the Amazon?
And it's good pizza, too.
Yeah. Good?
Is he the one that brings the trailer out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that for the machine gun shoot.
Yeah.
He's done some stuff at Howard Pearl's.
Yeah. Cross, Kenna Cross.
You represent that. That was a good pickup. Well, it was a Pete, right?
Margaret Kennedy. Daughter of
That was
Great.
That
that was a great flip.
Great play.
Thank God we got.
She's a lot of fun, too.
She's great.
Good? Okay. And last but not least, Representative Howard Pearl. All right, outer envelopes going back in the box, along with the one voided spoiled ballot. Outer envelope. Initial listing going back in the box.
Thanks for cleaning up after me.
You're welcome.
Cover going back in the box.
Somebody's gotta do it.
All right, now we have Nashua. The only member from Nashua that voted early at the party is Rosemary Russell. The only name we gotta watch.
You're doing good so far.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was close.
You know, right?
We
Safety,
okay?
you know, little PPE safety glasses.
It's always good till somebody loses an eye, right?
It's okay, we're under the
Skip's got-
church's insurance.
Yeah, Skip's gonna watch it on replay.
His ratings are going down watching all this. We're not
Two,
very entertaining.
two locks, two keys. Doing good. Okay.
We're making good time. We got
Opening box. This.
After we do that.
Ooh, wide format. Very nice. Very nice. Multiple lists. That's all it is. For the entire county.
What are we doing? That's national.
This is Nashua. Carl Seidel. S-E-I-D. Seidel. It's okay, Jimmy. Fredette? Or Tredette?
Fredette.
Fredette.
F-R-E.
The
County
treasurer.
Good?
He still has one of his signs out in front of the copper door. The only one.
Just in case.
Just in case anybody's still waiting to vote.
Tyler
Gouveia.
That's like Negron had one out in front of Wendy's in Tilton for I don't even know how long.
I keep driving by the third party Senate candidate, the AJ Olding. I see his signs like around intersections everywhere.
You guessing? Is this Bill O'Brien?
Bill Ohm.
Bill Ohm.
H-O-M.
O-H-M. Bill Ohm. O-H-M. Ohm.
Oh, sorry.
Tim Trombley?
Twombly.
Twombly. Good. Mr. Steve Negron. Speaking of which. Stay right on him, his wife Teresa Negron. Good on both? Okay, handing off.
One line and
Elizabeth Ferreira?
Fiera.
Fiera.
Ferreira. Oh, she ran for, yeah, Liz Ferreira.
F-E-R-R-E-I-R-A. Good, hand off. Former speaker, Mr. Bill O'Brien. Good.
Oh, does it also go back there? Right, face that right on the, you can watch this one.
Charles
Yeah.
Lothrop.
Chuck loaded.
Again, I put his full name Charles. Confirm? Confirm? Good?
Yep.
Handing off.
Will the next one die?
No, it's Ian Jeong.
Oh, yeah.
J-E-O-N.
Good? Handing off. Paul Thomas?
Nope, Paul Tolman.
Tolman.
Paul and Karen Tolman.
I'm gonna make my wager that no pay gets filled up.
I think you're correct.
We'll get close, but I think statistically it'd be tough.
Nope. Beth Scare?
Scare, yep.
Scare? Beth Scare? S-C-A? Bill Mercer?
Brian.
Brian Mercer.
Handing off. Dial. Good.
Yep.
Karen. Good.
Former employee?
Howard Coffin.
Coffin?
Coffin.
C-A-U.
C-O-F-F.
Yeah.
That does look like a U, does it not? Nashua Chair, Chris Buda. Good.
Yep.
Muller, M-U-L-L-E-R, Muller.
Marie Muller.
Good, handing off. Cookson, Mark. Cookson.
Scott State?
Thank you.
Well, that almost looks like a G. Oh, no, somebody oversigned that.
Yeah, Cookson, once you tape that outer envelope.
Yep, I got
together.
mine.
Cookson, handing off Cookson. Honens?
Oh, Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Doris.
Nashua, apologize. Okay. Outer envelope is going back in.
What have we happened to
We have no tiebreaker.
So,
They would just go back to the committee.
and there'll probably be another vote.
Yeah, we.
Okay, outer envelopes are placed back in the box.
Clean, unused envelope.
Original, original county list, or township, that was Nashua, placed back in. Nashua box, closed back up.
Alright, so I have Rockingham County. I had a number of people from Rockingham vote early with the party. Representative Al Baldessaro, Judy Baldessaro, Diane Bitter, Carol Bush, Lois DeYoung, Representative Fred Doucette, Earl Cobb, Walter Kaloges, Representative Wayne McDonald, Susan McHugh, Leanne Moshe, Representative Jason Osborne, and Susan Parker, Pat Thomas, Jack Thomas, and Joanne Ward.
Sounds
Voted
like
with the
House
party.
Committees started again.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
There's about 25.
Okay.
And Joe is gonna be checking off on his list.
Yeah, I'll make sure. I'm just gonna run this.
So any of you guys buy storage lockers? We could just, use all these locks.
Storage wars.
Yeah, I did that for a little while. The problem is the stuff, the crap that you get, you gotta throw away. You gotta have a place to, you don't have a dumpster access. Two locks, key. List for Rockingham County members. Highlighted list.
Those names that you called off should be in that box.
They're all in this box. Yep.
Okay. So we have a backup mechanism if one of them slips through.
They were all here for committee.
On this box, we'll pick it up when we.
Yep.
Okay, Rockingham starting.
Yeah.
Frank
DePetra?
Peters.
Peters.
D-I or D-E-P?
D-E-P-E. Good, healing off. Steve Gadu. Gadu.
Salem Sheriff.
Good.
Yep.
This is Ravi Kumar.
Oh, yeah.
Sirivausan Ravi Kumar. His last name is easier to pronounce. He goes by Ravi.
R-A-V.
David Smith.
You'll find that one.
Good. Bernardi.
J.D. Bernard.
Stay up. Good.
Good. Kitty. Healing off. Jess Edwards. Jess Edwards. Okay. David Hagan.
I'm going to flip this over. Ken Shepard.
Ken Shefford. Good. Elizabeth Thomas. Joe Gagnon.
Joe Gagnon worked for us this cycle. There we are.
Good.
Yep.
Tanya Donnelly.
Tanya Donnelly.
Good on Donnelly.
One of Joe's constituents.
I keep forgetting you're around.
The Honorable, sorta.
Janet
Patula.
Hutula. Good. Phil Archibald.
A beer shed.
Close enough. Wyndham Township.
I know.
I was always saying a Bracknell.
Good on Phil? Uncle Phil.
That was great.
Best gas station you ever got. Tony Piemonte.
Tony Piemonte, representative.
Piemonte? Piemonte? Good.
What? Or the goat man. He owns goats.
Oh, old school.
All right. Jeff Oligny.
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 Hampstead. Hampstead.
Former,
Did he move?
former state rep.
He used to be in Hampstead.
Might be Hampstead.
He used to be Hampstead. I used
Tim
to,
Comerford?
when I worked at Hampstead. Good change.
Comerford.
Jimmy?
Oh, you found it? Oh, yeah. He ran for executive
Tim
council.
Comerford.
Former state rep.
From Fremont.
Betty Gay? Good. Ned Carpenter? Charles Melvin Senior.
Melvin.
Good. Hobson, Hobson.
Representative.
Good. Chris True.
I have a true.
Chris Drew? Yeah.
No, Chris True in the master list.
You know why? Oh, you know why? Did you do this on Excel?
Yeah.
That's why.
It's at the bottom because Excel does the true.
Because true is a thing on Excel. So here's at the bottom.
True is a mathematical statement. So.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He's also.
No, you're all right.
I knew he was a state committee.
No,
member.
I have him on this list too, and I'm like, what did I do?
well,
Yeah,
no,
because
no.
there's true love
Yeah.
and then true, but it's always
It's always
usually
at the bottom.
caps too.
I know, so I fixed it from being caps, but I didn't resort it.
No,
Glad we sorted that out.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Porcelli?
And we all learned something about Excel.
no, that will happen.
Porcelli?
Porcelli?
We'll put that on our LinkedIn's.
I'll endorse you for it.
Good.
Yep.
Handing off. Julie Tucker.
That's a hell of a signature, JL. JT. That's a hell of a signature.
Banfield and Marie.
Banfield and Marie.
Good. Handing off. Valerie Watkins. Handing off. Meyer. Joanne Meyer.
State rep.
Good. Handing off. Bryce Scott?
Brissett.
Brissett.
Brissett, Brian.
Oh, Brian Brissett.
Okay, that E is definitely an O.
He runs for state rep every year for us.
Good. Handing off.
Alright, I'm gonna fold this more normally.
Everett McBride Jr.
wrap.
Joe, what do we all have, Stratford?
Stratford and Sullivan, and then all the 49, 56.
Pamela Skinner. Good.
We're in the home stretch.
Are you just saying that or trying to make it feel
Lynn,
better?
Robert Lynn.
Bob Lynn, former Chief Justice of the New Hampshire Supreme Court, and now state rep.
Lynn.
No, keep going.
Elroy, good. Handing off. Laffner, Julie. Good on her?
Yep.
Good. William J. Smith.
And this is the one from Atkinson, the one from Exeter voted today.
Bill Smith, yeah.
Chris. Good. Handing off.
Oh, me.
Sue Polidoro.
Polidora. P-O-L-I. Elliot. P-O-L-I.
Polidora, yep.
Thanks, appreciate that. I got a big head and little arms.
Lily Walsh. Good.
Yep.
John Pike.
Might want to do this one key.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Handing off.
He's a state rep.
Major. Brendan.
Or Brenda?
Brenda.
I don't believe Norm is a state committee member, just Brenda.
Stone. Gregory Stone. Good.
Craig Stone.
Jason Krosky.
Cameron. Did Will Smith sign? Good. I like that. You sign it?
Mesa Travada. Probably just under Travada.
Jorge Mesa Tejada.
Jorge, Manchester.
It's actually probably
Hampstead. Jorge, Hampstead.
Good.
Yeah, Jorge's
That is
good
the
guy.
final ballot from
Jorge's a good guy.
Rocky here. Okay, outer envelopes go back in.
checklist for the county going back in. Again, in the checklist, there's nothing. Box being closed back up.
Yeah.
All right, here's the Stratford County box. I had no early votes with the NHGOP for Stratford County.
More fun, yeah, moving.
No.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but since there's no early votes.
Yep. Two locks. Keys. County list.
What's this at?
Okay.
So, yep, so Stratford County, what took place was one of their members, so this individual, Steve Bodwin, he put his gummed envelope into the box, and Seamus explained this to us before it could be put into the envelope. So in here, there is one gummed envelope that has a ballot in it that is meant to be in this one. So let's find the gummed envelope and put that into Mr. Bodwin's envelope, and he had, Seamus had.
Hold them on the end and it should shake right out. Put them on the long end and it should shake right out because it's a shorter envelope.
Yeah, let's do it. Just to show the cam.
Go
there's only.
Okay, we have found it.
That is
rest
the
are
one.
So while we got,
We'll do this.
Just do it right now.
okay.
You don't have to seal it.
Yeah.
Seal it. Open
We're all sitting here watching it, just,
Okay, we got it.
just do it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Joe, it's free.
Thank you.
Sawyer, Zena. Handing off.
Gina Princess Word. I was gonna say, this is a
And then Esther
name.
Sawyer. Assuming a relation. Okay. And Chris Sawyer. Boy, whole family's
Yeah,
involved.
it's, husband, wife, and daughter.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
They were big volunteers too.
That's cool.
Yeah, they were great.
Very cool.
Mr. Matt Mayberry. Elliot on you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Matt Mayberry. I'm gonna refold this. Right.
Okay, Mayberry.
You know.
Jonathan Otterson.
Shout out to Judy Aaron, who's watching on Eli Clemmer. Hi, Judy.
She just texted.
She just texted me.
Well, your side figure looks great, Elliot.
I hope it's the good side.
What are we on, a podcast?
I don't know.
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live? Is that
Hastings.
what it is, Facebook Live?
Hastings.
Hastings?
Hastings.
Facebook Live?
Facebook, first name I don't.
Like Edwina, yep.
Ed,
Put Edwina back in there.
handing off.
Sorry.
Sean, she just texted you again?
Phyllis Woods. Abigail Rooney.
Rooney, Abby Rooney, she's former state rep.
Tell me that.
Wow, I wouldn't get Rooney out of that. I'm not sure. I see an R and N and a Y, but in between, you know. Did you get that one,
Yep.
Rooney? Okay. Sorry, I'm opening it up.
Cooper. Cooper. Mary Ann. Take a look.
Roll.
Good.
Yep.
Petrie.
Joe
P-I-T.
Petrie? Or
Nope, Diana.
Oh,
Petrie.
Diana.
Good, Elliot?
Yep.
Got it?
Valerie Morgan. And then Joe Petrie. Got Joe?
Yep.
Joseph, Joe.
Yep.
Frank Mittal.
Natalie. Yep.
Handing off. Matt Kittredge with a pen deficiency.
Wow.
State representative.
Harrison Debris.
Harrison
Debris.
I'm gonna flip this one back around.
Someone say hi to you on
Yep.
Facebook? Is that you?
Judy Aaron.
James Gray.
James Gray. Rochester.
I work a lot of shops, supply stuff from Leandro.
Crazy they did.
I know. People are watching on Facebook Live.
Cool.
Rick
Riveting TV.
Perrault.
P-E-R-R.
Perrault.
Well, we got Svengoolie starting in 10 minutes on ETV, so I think people will probably switch over to that.
Martha Haley, Haley. Handing off. Robert Drew. Sintavi?
Sintavi, yeah.
Yeah, Sintavi, yeah. C-I-N-T-A-V-E-Y. Jimmy?
Oops, sorry.
Paul Callahan?
His son worked for us.
He was our sheriff candidate.
He was our sheriff candidate.
And Susan Callahan.
That page is getting close to.
This one's got, well, this one actually, no, well, because we already did drafting, and we already did.
Well, they might have voted today. Oh, wait, no, that's already been crossed off, so never mind.
Right.
And the state party though.
I know there's at least
I
one more.
bet you didn't get too many for drafting.
I think we probably got about 10.
Ye-
Oh, really?
Drafting the state
Guy
party vote.
Eaton?
Yep, from Derry.
We might have a chance of filling out a page.
Yeah.
I mean, Dover, sorry, the other day.
The other day.
Josko, J-O-S-K-O. Josko.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to grab.
So jumpy, Wilson, Jenny Wilson. Wilson!
She ran.
She ran. Sorry,
Good.
we had two Jennies.
There you go, there's an easy one.
Yeah, finally.
Ooh, double easy.
Double easy.
Wow.
I'm living large
Yay,
now.
Jenny.
It's like hitting the double bullseye.
Let's not get cocky.
Boyle.
Nick Boyle.
Nick Boyle.
Another unused one there for you, man. Excellent.
Harrington, Mike.
Representative.
Good. Handing off. Claude Malo. M-A-L-O. M-A-L-O.
You got Clyde? I won't open it until you get it.
It's getting pretty full.
So we got a Grafton and a Hillsborough, so we want.
Leslie voted at headquarters.
Skipper.
Lucky.
Darlene.
Did?
Skipper. Confirming Skipper. Okay.
Look at that. Ah, that was a twofer.
Only a single. bid.
Mark Rasick. R-A-C-I-E.
Durham Town Fair.
Aiden
Aikenberg. From
Aikenberg.
Rochester, yep.
Aikenberg. Good.
He did a recount. That was the closest one, 4 votes.
Yeah.
Kurt
Welper,
Welper.
representative.
Good. Fenton Rowan.
Representative. And
G-R-O.
former
New
senator.
representative. Former state senator.
Right in the middle.
Hannon.
Johanna.
Joe Hannon.
Perfect, same page, didn't even have to move.
Good. Last for Stratford County. County Chairman. Seamus. Good.
This one came so close, we were 1, 2, 3, 4.
Outer envelopes going back in original box. List of delegate members going back in original box. Box being closed.
And now, Sullivan County, our last county committee boss, no one voted early at the party. Some did vote today, but I know they had enough for voting.
Cover your eyes.
You guys are so mean, really. I've been on enough job sites, if I haven't got hit by something now.
You do have some history with us, though.
Just a little.
Nobody lost an eye, though.
Right.
It's not like Ralphie on Christmas.
This is a whole lot better than this thing would have been. You'd still be here.
Hey,
Because it's
Skip,
starting to get.
is
it's
this a
starting to
live
get-
stream or no?
No, just recorded.
I'm gonna drive some traffic to there, but I can.
Two locks, two keys.
No, and I'll just put it all up.
Sullivan County list in the box.
Virginia Drive. Drive.
Guy.
Yep. Virginia or Margaret, you said? Virginia.
That was Virginia. And then right below, Margaret.
Mother, daughter.
Mother, daughter. Spilsbury?
Maureen.
Maureen Spilsbury. Good?
Yep.
Okay.
Maureen, you said?
Yep. And
Mark
then,
Spilsbury.
and then Walter Spilsbury.
Is Duncan next?
No.
Oh, almost had 3 in a row.
Fine, done.
Roark?
Rourke.
Rourke.
David Rourke.
R-O-A-R-K.
Made it easy on Elliot.
Good? Jimmy? Bowers, Stephen?
Stephen.
Matt. Is that
Stephen.
Skip?
Stephen. There's a Stephen and a Spec.
Good?
Yep, you're good.
How do I know Spec Bauer? What do you do?
Umbrinton.
He's a former state rep. He's been around in New Hampshire politics for a long time. Bermansky.
He's been around for a million years.
Umbrinski. Yep.
Yep, got it.
The infamous Spec Bowers.
He was the guy who's gonna get run in place of Natalie, but he moved up to Sullivan.
Spilsbury, Duncan.
There we go.
The trio.
Good?
Sorry, thank you.
Walter Stapleton.
That lower back.
A little bit.
Stapleton, good?
Yep. Before we
Yeah.
count.
Yeah.
We walk around the building once.
Dick Wenzel. Best new and used car dealership in,
And executive council filmer.
yes, the best executive council company.
Lots of video of me on there.
I think you're the prime subject.
Yes, exactly.
To our
First right off the side.
to our fans at home, Judy Aaron.
There we go.
There we go. She like logs off.
She's still there.
Oh, there we go.
Yay. Mr. Michael Aaron.
And Michael.
And Michael. John Benton.
Betancourt.
Betancourt. Chris. Betancourt.
Sullivan County.
Conrad.
Chauffeur.
Chauffeur. S-C-H-E.
You got it?
So you're planning on playing Key Hunter?
No, I put the keys on.
The keys are all in there,
Ward.
so they're still
Gary Ward.
just cleaning up.
I don't blame you.
Good on board? Okay,
Guessing you're gonna wanna go home after.
That concludes Sullivan County. Oh, nice. Outer envelopes going back into the box. List for Sullivan County going in. Box being closed.
Alright, our last one is the state party lockbox, and here's the list of people that voted early with the state party.
Pretty close.
And we know that nobody's voted twice. because
No
it would've
one,
been
all
cut
the
on
names
the
had already been checked for this process, so nobody has voted twice.
Okay. Because the counties have all gone and they would have had to gone to a county
Or
plus
the,
this.
or the
And
office.
we would have caught
We
it.
have no duplication,
No
these are all
duplication.
fresh.
Joe, one last request, do you
Yeah.
have any objection to counting those separately from the county votes?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
putting them all
everything
in the
goes in
ballot.
here. And I will say, we've always done it that way. We've never separated anything out by county.
Okay,
No, these are people that voted early with
okay,
the
state party.
Okay.
Susan McHugh, MCHUGH, McHugh.
Sue or Jim?
Sue.
Jim did not.
Okay. Alan Glassman. Leanne Moshe, M-O-C-C-I-A. Good?
Yep.
Size the ballot box, right?
You got that, Jess?
Earl.
Earl Cole? That's Earl Cole. Yep.
Morocco. Salem.
Okay.
It's KOLB, right?
KOL.
KOLB.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
K-O.
Yep.
Get it?
Okay. O'Hare.
Travis O'Hara.
What day was this last?
He does. He does.
Sorry?
Last
What
name,
was the date of the last one?
yesterday. Yesterday at 3:05 p.m.
Jared Chicoine. When was he related to the Chicoine, Gary Chicoine construction?
Ask him. That worked.
Landon.
Lovell
Lovell.
Ted Landon. From Hillsborough.
Ted.
Yeah.
Good on Landon?
Yep.
Okay, just keep raising. No, Scott.
No, I can't do that, right?
Lois DeYoung. Former Trump office manager.
From
Brentwood Township.
Former congressional candidate Jim Lawrence. Good?
Yep.
Douglas Dutile?
Dutile.
Dutile.
And I think
Dutile?
Yep.
Good?
And then grab the next one there, because that's far.
Okay, Dutile. And then we have a Barbara Dutile, confirmed, Barbara. Assuming there's a relation there. They may not claim it. They might.
Joe, they had to be there in person in order to put the
Yep, they came to me in person.
Uncle Christopher Wood.
There we go.
Uncle Woody.
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 Good. Representative Fire Red Doucette.
That's the last page, there's the least amount of people on
You say Freddie?
it.
Yep.
Pretty to say.
Good on Freddie.
You know that?
Bruce
Perlo.
Perlo. Bruce Perlo. Russell, Rosemary Russell.
Long leg.
Russell, good?
Yep.
Good.
Lewick,
John
John Lewicki,
Oh, this would be the closest sheet, but no.
good?
Yep.
Who's missing on it?
He probably did, yeah. He probably did. Yeah.
Jason Osborne, representative.
Good on Jason. Yep. Majority leader.
There you go. Thompson,
Dennis.
Dennis. Good?
Yep.
Bush, Carol.
Good on Bush. Carol, good.
Kendall Hughes. H.U.
Yep, he's good.
Christopher Elms. E-L-L-M.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble.
We love personality.
We had all 19 in Belknap vote. I wonder if any other county had all of their representatives vote.
Derry had their entire.
Derry had their entire slate.
I
Well,
believe
that's
Concord.
town, that's town.
Ah,
I'm talking
whoa,
county.
boo.
Wow, I'm not
Probably-
sure that's
probably-
like too much.
Yeah.
I think Cheshire ended up, with the election day vote today, I think the one holdout in Cheshire voted too.
Everyone did?
So that's 32, yeah, 32 from Cheshire.
Judy Baldessaro.
They're bigger than we are.
Judy, good?
Judy's great.
Okay.
We got Al next.
Al's next.
Perfect.
Representative Al.
Did Manchester get Nashville.
Nashville got pretty close,
Did
yeah.
Manchester get this close?
No. He's busted on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that one's surprising.
Earl Nelson.
Cheshireite.
Nelson, you good? Patricia Roy Thomas.
Pat Thomas. And then I think Jax is probably next.
Jack Thomas is next. Confirm. Good?
Good.
Handing off. Walter Kaloji.
Okay, yep. From Wyndham.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, next page.
You're good on that? Henry Ahern Jr.
Oh, Elmer came by today.
Yep.
Joan Ward. Good. Downing.
Cynthia Downing. No, Graffin.
Downing, good. Ralph Bowen. With a nice elongated M on his signature. Former Tea Party Chair, Mr. Wayne McDonald.
State rep, great member of
The
the election
Honorable.
law.
The Honorable
Vice Chair.
Wayne McDonald.
Yeah, now we get too many damn titles now.
Representative
We only got 2 left on that page.
Really?
Natalie Wells. Representative. Wells, you good?
Yep, Natalie's good.
Here you go.
Who did we get a whole page?
2 left on that one.
Yeah, well, that's the
Did
short
Dennis
page,
Ward?
right?
Chet-
Dennis Ward voted now.
Chadwick. Ray Chadwick. For the Vice Chair.
Mr. Chadwick.
Parker. Susan.
Greenland.
Richard Sampson. Sampson.
Samson.
Good. Judith
Clues.
Clues. CL.
EWES, and then Bill should be soon. So I don't know if it's gonna be there.
Yep, William. Clues. CLEW.
Oh, this page, if we had Tyler and Pam, though, we would have filled up this page. Uh-oh, is that me?
Elliot Galt.
Nothing but trouble.
DJ Perry. Do we wish well for his surgery today? Appendix surgery today.
How old?
I got all the tools I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, 38.
Yeah.
Just stopped over his house and done that.
Yeah, use one of those letter openers.
Yeah, we had a letter opener.
That's it. We can roll with that.
Quayle. Jim Quayle. Quayle. Quayle, we good?
Oh,
Hold on, Jim.
we came out too. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant
Sorry, no.
We crossed off the wrong.
He's trying to cross out a whole page.
All right, everyone, we will be holding a new election 2 weeks from now.
We did not have a blackout spot. We were hoping for the blackout bingo. Ross Berry, Representative Ross Berry.
trouble right there. That was a pickup.
Yeah. Harvest.
Harris.
Harris.
Phil
Phil
Harris.
Harris.
Phil? Good?
Yep.
It's another one.
Double?
Yep.
Richard Mark. MERKT. Mark.
Little things to amuse us.
Good?
Richard is good.
Yep. Diane Bitter.
She drove all the way up to fire headquarters instead of just voting around.
She was leaving to go to Florida.
Ah. Good on
Wow.
Pamela Tucker.
Extra effort by Diane, that's very nice. Very nice from the better.
Right in the middle.
Steve Stepanak.
Go back one more.
You got Pam?
Yep, I got her. And then I got.
You got Steve too?
Yep.
Okay. And Joe Mandola.
First vote cast.
That is the last for party headquarters. Outer envelope.
we're going
That's
on
going
the
in
account.
to the box. Move those. Move that. Outer envelope.
Outer envelope.
List from the state.
Satisfy your itch. Are there any pages fully filled out?
Lid going back on for state party.
No.
Okay.
If you guys would give me like 30 seconds.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a
let's
break.
do-
Take a break. Go. Take a break.
Go guys, gotta stretch, thank you.
Alright, this one would have been the postcard, no, that's two there. So we got a bunch of
You go to the bathroom, then you switch. So I'm gonna watch this. You go to the bathroom, and I'll stay right here. Stay right here. We do bathroom shit.
Stand up, stretch.
All I do is drive all day, so used to sitting.
So now,
Now what we'll do is we'll open up the ballot box and we'll do the chairman's race
the
first.
vice chair, which one?
We'll do chairman first.
Chairman first?
Are we gonna put them in a Hanson file and a Stepanic file?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then count them into piles
So
of
we're gonna put
25.
it, and this is how we always do it too, we always have piles, you guys can watch, and then if you see, you stand over, and if you see something, you're like, nope, that's the wrong pile, we'll swap it over to the next one.
Okay.
But again, once one person counts the 25, then it goes to the next person to count that 25 and verify that that 25 matches that
That
person's
is a
25.
25.
So we work in teams. This person
we'll be
checks,
left and right.
this person checks. Once they've done their two piles, then they swap their two piles. I confirm what he's done, he's confirmed what I've done, vice versa.
Okay.
Which is exactly
That-
how they do it, recounts at the Secretary's.
So who's gonna do the initial sort into a Hanson file and a Stepanic file?
Since we're sitting here, we can just do the two
Yeah.
big ones and throw them all in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just recount style.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Joe, I'm gonna give you this.
So you guys.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys can just, we can share the table. We can challenge anything at any time. You guys just share the table. Don't slow down anything. This should go pretty quick. Yeah, we did.
But we have professional counters, we have, you guys.
So the question was, when did Steve Stefanik vote, because he's supposedly in Florida,
He voted, early with the party.
early, like last week or something?
Yeah.
I thought it said that, like, it was like the 27th.
The envelope's here.
Right,
Yeah.
right, that's,
I think it was the 27th, I think is what I saw.
okay.
Alright, Joe, don't worry.
That's fine, no, it's good, Joe. Did somebody ask the question? And-
Sure.
Yeah. I think it was the 27th.
Yeah, that's fine. I told them that they've been voting for a week, so could have been last week.
Yeah, I think last Wednesday was the first day that all the zip ties and locks were placed on the beautiful lock boxes and people could start voting. Yeah, because our emergency meeting was the 25th, and then took me all day. 26th was the Tuesday, that's when I built out, printed the ballots and made the forms for the
I
envelopes.
think we're all here. Ready to
We're all
go?
good?
We're all
Yeah.
good. Alright, let's do it, Andrew.
Okay.
So,
Okay, at this time, there's nothing else on the
nothing
table.
I'm gonna grab 2 new gloves, so.
Stacks of 25, boys. Stacks of 25.
Okay, opening up the main ballot box.
So you're gonna,
So we'll do
you're
a,
gonna do chairman first,
yep,
Yeah.
and you're just gonna sort
we're
them.
just sorting
Yeah,
right now.
And you're gonna count.
And we're counting.
Okay.
Of the,
So we'll do Stefanik here, Hanson there.
it'll just be 2 piles.
Two piles. And Scott and I will be the only one touching the ballots, so that way everybody can just look at 2 hands.
Okay.
Alright, you ready, Scott? Okay. So we're just gonna grab a stack and, or I do it one by one, so that way everybody can see, and we're just gonna put them in a pile. You're gonna have the Hanson pile, we'll do that Hanson there on that table, Stefanik on this one, so Stefanik. Is it a good pace for you guys? Yeah, if you need us to slow down. Jaeger.
Good.
You agree this is the Hanson ballot?
Yep.
This is a blank vote.
So you wanna just
Put that way
put
over.
over there?
I'll put that way over there.
You guys saw that?
And we'll,
Can you get
and
that
we'll
water
obviously,
bottle out of here, Joe?
yep, and we'll, obviously cast that in the ViceChair. What?
And we have to do another total count.
It's only 'cause he's like 6 feet taller.
I get the long arm. Sorry. Joe's stronger than he looks.
Yeah.
Do you agree to step
Mhm.
further?
Yep.
Have you ever been to those breakdowns of how people mark?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen.
It's
I've
so
seen
interesting to
some.
see.
Fill in circle.
I have seen some very weird.
I saw one of
They
the
clearly step in this vote?
They crossed out everyone, but they left one person on it.
Yeah. So, should be 400. Right. Not sign a ticket. The ones that want.
No vote, do we agree on that?
Okay, so we're gonna put it over here, that, going over here.
Clearly step in this vote?
They were playing good music for us earlier during the voting. It was great.
PA system, man, huh?
Very appreciated.
Not bad.
You rock and roll it. Here we go.
It's going.
The MPRE we did by the way. Yeah, you got that.
That homemade pipe is great.
You're west.
Yeah, that's cool though.
You're gonna have elections.
It's a nice bite one.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one that was bit? Yeah.
Confirming you're gonna count it?
They'll be happy to know they look at
Yeah,
that.
but that'll be useless, because it's useless, I mean, absolutely useless. I spoke with Prince Hudson, I spoke with Strang, and I spoke with the first two speakers against the problem.
goodness, we have to cross.
Yes.
And so,
I think this one looks like a Steve Stepanek vote, but
Observers, I'm
I'll
going
let you guys.
Yeah, I would agree.
Chris, do you agree? 2 observers, 2 campaigns, do you guys see that? I'm seeing a check mark, they crossed out there.
Yeah,
So it looks like they crossed it out. Same here, there's consistency with Pam Tucker.
yeah, I'd say it's a step in it. Say it is.
Alright, Stepanek vote.
Someone wrote the name on it though?
This
I'll
is a
show.
blank ballot.
Okay, blank, place it there, please.
This is a blank ballot.
I'll put it in- Yep, that's a blank ballot.
Okay?
Yeah.
it's second to the, inside the head of the Indian Health Service. Why they have left veterans simply unbound with a healthcare provider? I don't understand.
Scott, the next time you put a hand someone down, somebody should have fall into the cracks. Thank you.
I want. Blank ballot?
Blank ballot all around.
Okay? Yeah, why would people take the time to, take the time to fill out an envelope, pass it into their county or?
And maybe even drove all the way down here to do it.
Yeah, they may have gone to their county, they had to drive somewhere.
somewhere. They wanted to help us set the record for turnout, so they saved money. That was their goal.
At least vote for one position, you don't necessarily have to vote for both, but you don't vote for either one. Whatever.
Clearly vote.
And that's why you don't show up by county, because then you're in the front.
Yeah, and instructions will lead some people.
Print and sign your name.
Legibly, that was the word you missed.
Yeah.
Next time we have to do this, I'll make sure.
This is better than Survey Monkey.
I'd agree with that. That's a no vote.
No vote?
No votes.
So put a separate pile. These are not blanks, and then this is a no vote.
So that would be a no vote as well.
Correct. And we'll relook at those after just to confirm.
This is the ripped in half one.
Okay, that had tape on it, confirm that my tape job's held.
Thank you for that.
Scott is just so strong.
Took out a box, took out an envelope.
I pick things up, I put them down.
One letter opener, too much for Scott.
Lefty?
So once the sorting is finished, Jimmy takes his seat again, Scott and I will take our seats, with Jimmy and Elliot will work on that pile in the groups of 25. Scott and I will work on Keith's pile, groups of 25. Once we've just done each side, we'll then swap and reconfirm each other's work. I have a scratch pad here that I'll bring to the table once.
No vote? No vote.
Confirm. Make a note, they want to stand up.
Sorry, swatting you out of the way.
Don't believe writing works that way.
That means you gotta put that little scatter thing on the spreadsheet.
Alright, so we have both checked off, so this is gonna be an invalid ballot.
Double check it, observers?
2 checks, so no vote.
Yeah, it's a no.
No vote? Why somebody would do both?
Voted for everybody.
Everybody gets a
I
vote.
feel strongly both ways.
It's called an overvote.
Yes.
Last but not least.
Alright, so that concludes the ballot box. Observers, before we move anything, okay? We're gonna, observers over to the ballots here. It should be roughly 408 ballots that were cast. We're gonna be throwing out just 2, well, not throwing, but just, we're not including
No vote
these.
for chairman.
No vote for chairman. These ballots, we confirm, are no votes. Just wanna relook at them again. A double, no vote, double, no vote, 7.
8, so there's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So,
confirm, no votes, 8?
8.
Yep. 1, 2, 3,
Sorry.
4, 5. Okay.
Okay? I'm just putting those, I'm just piling them up.
No
There's-
vote 8. Right?
Sounds good.
So no votes are going back in because they have votes for vice
Okay.
chair.
Yep.
So they're going back in.
Right.
And I'm gonna put this, or you
Just put it right here. It stays right here on the table.
Yep.
Yep. Observers, you ready?
Okay.
Groups of 25, please. Do you have a stack of 25?
2 stacks of 25.
Okay, now I'm gonna switch with you. Confirm that there's 24 here. Okay, and then confirm that there's 25 here. Okay. only count 24 here, Scott, so we'll recheck that in a second. I confirm 25 in this pile.
Confirm yours, 24 and 25.
Okay, and I'm gonna recount this one, please observe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, there it is. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, confirm 25. The taped one,
Yes.
acknowledge that.
Yep. So we have 3 at 25, 1 at 24.
Okay.
That would be 99.
99.
22.
Okay, so then we're gonna put them all in one big stack. We're gonna hand them the stack, and let them come to the same conclusion.
Okay.
We're just gonna slide over, I don't wanna mix all the files up.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So, and I'll just take those over here.
Yep.
22?
Yeah, so we
Alright.
have
297.
297.
297 for Steve is what we're showing.
Okay, and we are showing 99. So what we're gonna do is, let's just
So
stand up.
let's just stand
Yep,
up.
that's
so we
fine.
see.
Okay.
This is the 22, by the way.
22.
So I'm just gonna pull
That's
it
the
out
out-
for
That's
this.
the outrigger.
Do we want to confirm just the 25?
Yeah, you wanna go through the
Yeah.
stacks of 25.
Alright, do you want me to just kinda do this and, you wanna watch it, I'll just do this?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it in stacks of 25. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Stop.
Do you care? Do it again?
I don't think you have to.
You can put them all in one big
Each
pile.
one is.
No, just
No, each one
I
is.
just rather-
Keep them separate piles, just in case anybody wants to challenge it. I mean, you would be doing a third recount.
Correct.
That
I
way.
figured just in case. 3.
Great.
Go ahead again. I think there might have been two stuck there, sorry.
Yep. Cause of
Because of the tape,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, yeah, there were. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This pile then should therefore
This
be
should be
24.
24.
You want us to put them all back in here?
No, just hold this for a second, I want everyone to look.
We can almost, just from this stack, make the Heinz and Tucker thing right from here.
Alright, we'll
There's
just,
a few splits.
There's a
There's
few
a few
split.
splits,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm just saying, we could do it, instead of putting them all back in the blocks and starting over again, we might as well just go through piles of 25 and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of going back through the box.
Whatever you guys.
As long as the observers are comfortable, there's no reason we can't just split from here. Right?
Well, we know
Put them all back
Yeah, I
in.
agree with you.
You know what saying? We could just use the
Usually
25.
per ticket,
We
yeah.
could do per ticket and then make the piles right here in the middle, right? We'll just sit where we are, you and I slide down a little, we'll
That's fine.
tuck the pile on Heinz
Yep.
pile or something.
I think I've seen on, this many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's maybe 10 different.
Hanson Tucker or a Stepanek.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, there's 5 or 10.
New Hampshire voters' favorite thing to do, split ticket.
Confirm 22.
Okay. Did you
So-
confirm?
So I'm confirming 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 275, plus 22.
297.
Confirm.
So,
Okay.
297,
297 to 99 is
99
the official
Hanson.
result.
Agreed.
So, is everybody
Observers?
okay with that? Yep. 297 to
You good with that?
99.
Okay.
So,
There's no discrepancies?
297 to 99?
yeah.
299 Hanson. So,
Folks, for you guys in the back, the chairman count is complete. The official number is 297 for Steve Stefanik, 99 for Keith Hansen.
And there were eight no
And
votes.
8 no votes. So we're now gonna take the individual piles of 25 and just divide them from here for the vice chair, Tucker and Hines. Is that okay with the observers?
Yep.
And then and then we'll go look at
and
the
we'll
8,
look in
right?
those after.
So, why don't we put the Tucker pile here, the Heinz pile on this, we'll move these over a little. We'll do what we did before.
And then, yeah, make sure we number these ballots, so.
All right.
Is anybody
Tucker.
observing this?
This will be Heinz.
Yeah.
Tucker.
Were they like at least 90% and not split votes?
So I only looked momentarily. Yeah, that's Chris.
Chris, is it like basically 90% non-split votes?
Yeah.
I'm fine with no confirmation. You guys just count it quickly. It's not gonna be close, so.
Okay.
And we'll still,
We'll still count.
we're on film, we're doing it, we're here. Pastor, are we kicking out? Okay, we're
Once we're
here.
done by the service tomorrow, we're good.
And the chili competition.
I'm telling you, we got some chili tomorrow.
Rather just while we're here, Chris, do it right.
All the way through the game.
We are not.
I think, yeah. We just do it all.
Cutting this short. Do me a favor with this tape one, can you put a piece of tape on the top too, because it's sticking.
Keep sticking to the other
Keep
one.
sticking
Here,
to
I'll do it, Joe, if you can just.
Here's the
Thank you.
We have one Sam Tucker vote.
All right, we have a.
We have a bunch of
We have a
papers.
I
bunch.
see one.
Oh, you need just one? Oh, sorry. And this is a Heinz? So I'm gonna count these.
And I need one Pam Tucker vote too here.
One.
This is the damn thing.
She still runs away from me, even though she's
And here's the four.
Joe, were any of the no votes, split no votes?
Yeah,
Oh, we,
so we're
yeah,
gonna.
we haven't checked those out yet.
21. This is 21.
Check that, make sure there's 25.
All right, 21, just to remember.
For what? Heinz?
And Tucker,
Okay.
21.
We can give that to those guys and they can use it.
Yeah,
I need one Pam Tucker.
so now it's at 20.
And I'm gonna need one Pam Tucker too.
19.
If you want, just give us those and we'll
Yeah,
give
you guys-
you these and we'll count them.
Yeah, this is an odd lot of pamphlets.
26. So that's 25? That's 25, that's one.
Yeah, let's leave the tape one, because that one's causing more trouble, the tape one.
Sorry about that. That was only one.
25, 25. This is odd. This is 5.
Okay. 50, 100, 200.
So 75, 80 votes.
So do a new.
So just draw a line.
And then do this,
And all right, the no votes. So I'm just going to look at these. So this is a Pam Tucker.
okay.
This is a no vote either candidate. This is a Pam Tucker. This is a no vote either candidate. No vote either candidate. This is a Pam Tucker. This is a no. So it's both Pam and Dan.
Yeah.
So no vote. You're okay with that, Dan?
Yeah.
And then this is a Pam Tucker.
So no votes
So no votes. So this is still 80.
still 85.
80 votes for Hines. Twenty-three.
What do you got there, Andrew? So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300.
323. All right, we'll swap and count, or are we gonna leave it at that?
Well, let's, yeah,
You're
That's
okay?
Dan, the candidate.
All right, so we're just gonna leave it at
Okay.
that.
well, so let's do some quick math here, just to make sure. 297 and 99 plus 1.
No, it's
404.
not gonna-
No, it's, I wouldn't do that.
No, because you're doing the nose. It should be,
Okay.
right?
404.
So did you add these up?
So 8 plus 99 plus 297 is 404.
Okay, and 82, and 80 and 2 is, that's
403.
We just double check.
that's
Yep, 404 for
403,
chairman.
407.
80 plus 323 plus 4. I have 407.
That makes sense?
All right, observer Chris. Yep. And the other
Are you
guy.
guys all set?
What's your final number?
407.
I'm at the.
For you?
323 to 80.
323
to
for
80.
Taka to 80.
4 no votes.
4 no votes. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so normally I would ask the secretary.
Thank you, Dan. Take care.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys.
That's it.
Now normally would make a motion for the sergeant at arms to destroy the ballots.
I'll make a motion
Yeah.
to destroy the ballots.
I'll second.
We've all and
Second.
Yeah.
Jim,
Yeah, third.
Okay.
unanimous to destroy them.
Okay.
So we're gonna put them all back in this.
All back in this.
I'll burn them if you want them to stove.
We'll give them to Sergeant at Arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them. How do you think your footage came out today?
Joe?
Probably fairly well. I'll put all 3 cameras up so everybody will get it from all different views.
They covered your main mailbox back on.
Getting stout after a couple hours. Okay.
Good day. Good job. Thank you to
Thank you,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you.
Nope, don't worry about a thing. We're all set.
All right. Thank you, Andrew.
Yes, thank you.
You're a great American. Thank you, Scott. All right, Pastor, how would you like it left here? Would you like it?
Did you take care of your stuff? Everything else is all set.
You sure, sir? We can.
Positive.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Perfect.
Yep.
Bring these to you, Skip. Yeah.